Welcome to Trowel and Table. I want to show you this cover crop that I planted. So most of the green that you can see is a wheat or winter wheat cover crop. And the reason I planted this is actually probably three main things. So the first one is to keep the soil covered. I've discovered that it is really important to plant something. If I don't plant something, then weeds will grow. And I'm going to take a minute to show you what happens when you don't plant a cover crop. So I managed to miss this whole section, and you can see the weeds that sprung up here. So fortunately, with this no-till raised row method, it's fairly easy to pull weeds out, but I don't like pulling out weeds. It takes way too much time, and my main aim is to garden as weed-free as possible. So next year I'll be sure to plant a lot more of my cover crop, and then I'll have less weeding to do. In between my rows, I put down a mulch. So this is just some leaves from my garden. I'll put sawdust down or wood chips if I can get a hold of that. So I want to show you this winter wheat. I planted this right on top of the snow. I probably could have planted it a bit earlier, but just did not get to it. And it was quite remarkable. The kernels just started growing even though it was bitterly cold. And you can see the roots are quite nicely developed. The little plants are growing. And in a few weeks' time, depending on the weather, if it's hot enough and there's some rain, they'll grow quite nicely and will probably double or triple in size in the next few weeks. And then I will just mow it with a weed whacker or a mower. If you're able to get a mower into your garden, that works really quickly. But I'll most likely just use the weed whacker. And when that wheat dies back after you cut it, it just shrivels up like just like the lawn does. You hardly see it in a few days, but it adds really valuable nutrients back into your soil. And this is completely organic. It has no pesticides or toxins, poisons, herbicides. It's just a really safe way to add good nutrients back into your soil. And then as the little plant grows, as each kernel grows, it goes down into the soil and moves the soil so it keeps it from being too compacted. If you have, for instance, a problem with clay, the roots actually help break up your soil. And then that makes it easier for your vegetables to grow in a few weeks' time when you plant them. So here is to happy, organic, safe, and really simple gardening. If you enjoyed this, please take a minute and subscribe. Thanks for watching.